Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, one and all. It is once again Thursday. That's right, I can't actually do my normal thing anymore because I'm not constrained to Wednesdays. Well, let's get over to the main overlay here. Loading things up. Once again, thank you, Domadet, for the subscription. We always appreciate your support, and it's just always good to see you around, too. Back at it again with SKALD against the Black Priory. Jay is not here right this very second, but he will be shortly. Now, I think audio has been a little high on my end. Put it there and bump it up in OBS. Let me know if we need to adjust anything. I basically just don't want to be like shouting at my screen. So let's see. Last time we were exploring through the lighthouse. We had quite a few drops, but we got through it, and we made it to the wreck site, where this is where some of the people who have been who we've saved through our misadventures here on this island have made their way here. And, you know, they're just generalized goodies involved in helping people. Fish! You see fish? It's right over my head. Yeah. Not gonna take all these guys' fish, because, you know, they probably need it to survive. We'll take some rope, though. What kind of cooking can we do here? We can do a veggie soup. That's the only carrot we got, though. Mushroom omelet. Only mushroom we got. Grilled leeks. That's okay. Yeah, let's make some omelets. 984. Couple of those. Couple of those. Make some more rope. What is? Word loaf. Climbing point. Ascend. Bird's nest. Egg. 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 Gag! I love Gag the Seal. Y'all know Gag the Seal? Get rid of some of the fog of war. Does it count as fog of war if you're not in combat? Deep thoughts. Oh! A sudden sound makes you stop dead in your tracks. Someone or something is charging toward you through the tall grass. Who goes there? A woman dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild emerges from the fog. Panic is written on her face, and she's panting heavily. They're right behind me! Leva, what's going on? What are you talking about? A pack of lean, growling predators emerge from the fog. The hounds snarl and then lunge at you. Death or glory. Okay, cool. There's another person joining us here, I guess. Well, listen, I can't be a glubbing predator chasing people through the fog. That's not, you know, it's just not good. Okay, let's go up here. And let's go stabby stabby. Hiya! Alright, I want to make sure this lady stays alive, so... Oh good, a cascade. Hammer of light! Bam! How about you? Good job. The stream said Morrowind, and then I refreshed, and then it stopped saying Morrowind. So, I don't know what's up. How you doing, lady? Let's just buff you. And make sure you're healed. Let me look at this thing over here. Oh yeah, the category changed. Strange. SKALD. Okay. Oh no, I need to actually make sure I'm on the right screen for that. Twitch do be doing a crazy thing. Hey, what's up, lady? Bless you for saving my hide. I saw smoke rising from the south and was making my way there when these mongrels picked up my scent. You get going, but be sure to come visit the camp. I might have some things to trade. And she jogs to the south. Cool. Laughter cap, laughter cap. Nope. I didn't want to leave. Okay, where are you, lady? What do you got? Cutlass, short bow, some arrows. It'll be good to have more arrows. A fork. Drinking horn. You only give me one. I get the best prices if I'm the one in charge. Okay, well... we'll hold on to things for the moment, even though we're getting pretty close to our weight limit. Yeah, look, doors. What you got? Gimme! Back up this way. Oh! Potatoes! Ooh, what's this? A monolith. Monolith! Monolith! I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up. I don't know the monorail song. A grim monolith rises from the rugged landscape. Ancient and weathered, the stone must have stood here for centuries. Painted on it are crude spiral-shaped runes, and at the base of the monolith lie piles of eggshells, flowers, and fish bones. Examine closer. Your eyes are drawn in by the mesmerizing spiral symbol. For a brief moment, it almost seems to shift. You avert your eyes and instead shift a small pile of offerings with your foot. It occurs to you that these can't be more than a few weeks old. Or perhaps days? Good to know, good to know. I spotted something. Barrel! Gimme! Treasure chest. We have no thieves' tools, therefore, force it! Bacon and buttons. Bacon and buttons. Breakfast of champions. Oh! Laying ahead of you like some gargantuan beached sea creature are the smashed remains of the Zephyr. You shudder to think of the monstrosity that caused the demise of the once elegant ship. What manner of terror was that creature? Cat muses as if reading your mind. The ship is utterly shattered with its hull broken in half. It seems impossible that the ship would have remained afloat for long enough to settle on these cliffs in its current condition. It's almost as if something placed it here, though for what reason you can only guess. As far as you can tell, there is currently no way into the ship, but that may change as it shifts in the tides. Gargantuan beach sea creature describes multiple people here. Does it? Or does it only describe a single person here? Star spawn, star spawn, star spawn. Okay, was there anything over this way I missed? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Head out. Let's return to this place. I know there was a guy down on the cliffs down here or something. Oh yeah, this guy. There you go. Heading back to camp. Love to see it. Pets are nice. How are the other survivors? Rope is growing, I see. Ah, and there's safety in numbers, and every face from the old crew that turns up in camp is a boon, especially considering how many were lost. In case I hear from the queue that you've been doing good work, we haven't much, but we scraped together a small bag of gold for you. That being said, it appears it might be too soon for celebration. Uh-oh, what's wrong? We've already seen her, but a portion of the Zephyr lies on the shore upon the coast. It breaks my heart to see the old girl like this. See, our duty to her doesn't end with her sinking. She's still the property of the guild, as is any cargo she was carrying. We were unable to get to her before, but the tide seems to have shifted now, and I sent a small group to see if they could find a way into her, and that was hours ago. Too long, something's wrong, or they'd be back by now. You've done a lot for us, and I'm almost afraid to ask for more, but I need to know what happened to my boyos. I'll see what I can do. Oh, level up.
Yay.
Yay! Yay, it's Jay.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Can I have a side stream, please?
Oh, yeah. Side stream. Side stream. Is it working?
Yeah.
The possibilities ahead of you seem as endless as your potential. Who knows what adventures lay ahead? So we got 3 points. Catalyst hands. What about the front, back, up, and down streams? I'm more of a fan of the charm and... God damn it, I've forgotten what the other quirks are.
The Dumbadette, what you all didn't realize is that you all are technically watching the upstream, and I am watching the side stream.
Aren't they watching the downstream, and I'm watching the upstream because I'm looking at it in OBS?
Well, you're uploading it, so it's going up from you.
Yes, but it has to go down onto Twitch.
You know, you raise a good point. Also, hi, Mindy.
Smashing charge. Your charges cause an additional bit of blunt damage. That's pretty cool. Alternatively, we could put points into this for vicious. Increased crit chance. We like crit chance. Increased athletics. Always good. 6 ranks for multi-attack. Oh.
Yep.
Well,
So I shaved my head and my face, and Mindy is over here looking at me intently and tapping my elbow and occasionally meowing for attention because she wants to investigate all this.
yeah. The egg has returned.
Yeah. Hi.
I mean, I don't know if we have a name for shaved bun. Okay, 3 points. I could put into things. I could reach spell aura radius increase. Ooh, that's pretty useful. I can put all points into this, though, and get both increased diplomacy and attunement. That's also pretty good.
Her human is sick. I mean, she does have really good motherly instincts. Like, after Briscoe, she got real. She wasn't really super close to me before, but now she is. And she wasn't very social either, and now she is.
She's a good girl.
She's a very good girl.
They're good cats, Bront. I should also inform everyone, Jay has an excellent shaving setup that I highly recommend and I really need to get into as well. With
Just a safety razor.
Yeah, exactly. It's just actual safety razor and actual, like, here's soap. Let's lather up the soap.
Yeah, it's a jar of shaving cream that you take a little bit out and you add some water and then you dip your brush in it and apply.
It wasn't the smoothest shave because I'm bad at it, but I enjoyed it.
I was gonna say lumpy, and that may have been mean.
I'm not lumpy, I'm chumby. Anyways, we got rats. Ooh, that's a lot of rats.
That is a herd.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you are gonna go here. And then you are gonna go here. No, you're gonna go down here, actually. So those guys will be blocked up there. And then I can use pestilence or something.
The rats.
You know what? You're right. That's why or something exists. Begin combat. Oh no, they're weakly infectious.
I'm gonna give these infectious rats the plague. What can go wrong? Answer: the plague.
Yeah.
Adorable little disease vectors that they are.
They are that. Alright, so new spell to cast. Seriously though, pestilence. Look at this guy. Doesn't seem to be immune to anything. Do it.
I wouldn't call the music SNES like. It's almost like a Commodore 64 SID file.
I have now made them severely diseased. Okay, so when I was visiting friends, down in the States, they had an adorable little ratto, and he was entirely bald. And he was super great. He was super sweet. Like, he just met me and he was like, oh, hey, I like you. And I gave him a ball of hair and he took it into his nest. Because, you know, I got long hair, so I shed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, any domesticated rats / mice I've seen have been really cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I do attack or do I try Aura of Fear on them? Let's try Aura of Fear. They are fearful and disrupted. Excellent. Love to see it. Yeah. Saved from lesser infection. Their disruption is ended. But they're all still sick, so... Backstab! Oh, hey, look at this. We've got a straight line. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, everyone's still severely diseased. Good. I just realized what I said. Oh boy. Smacky. Oh no, I'm infected. This'll be okay. Miss. So I do have tiny bits of issue parsing things sometimes, but I just gotta take more time and look, I think.
Yeah. Y'all been keeping up with the space news?
Oh yeah. Isn't the wonder of nature beautiful?
Well, other than the rocket exploding,
Well, that's all I know about.
yeah. 2 commercial moon landers from 2 different companies, neither of which have anything to do with the de facto president, have successfully made it to the moon, though this latest one may have flipped along the z-axis.
That is true. I am happy about the unrelated parties making it to the moon. Because that's just cool.
We need to go back to the moon, because if we're going to go anywhere other than the moon, it's the best test bed we have for living not here.
Yeah.
Because it's right there.
It's right there. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from not surprise. I understood that reference. Oh no, I don't understand the reference.
I think I got that reference.
Elucidate me? Rat tails, 11 of them. Aladdin. Oh. Man, I literally watched that when I was flying back home from seeing you, Jay. I was like, I haven't seen Aladdin in like 20 years.
I haven't seen it in, yeah, probably about that long.
The first one. The one that's actually 20 years old.
It's older than that.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though. Got work for me? Hire a mercenary? No, that's okay.
That's work.
A recipe for grilled leeks. Thanks, I already knew that. Bedroll.
Yeah, the third one, they actually got Robin Williams back and treated it more like a direct-to-DVD movie, while the second one was more of a pilot episode for the TV show, which had some really good moments, but wasn't that great and a little full of itself. Though it did lead to some crossovers with Hercules later.
Yeah.
That was a fun. I think it was a two-parter.
You got some fletched arrows. Cool. Zzz. But I'm still sick. Oh no. Why did I choose this stupid cure poison? Why didn't I choose cure disease?
Huh.
Do I have a potion of cure poison in here, or disease in here? Vitality, brandy, acid immunity.
That's fascinating. So,
And there we go.
On Grunt's birthday, we were originally going to see if we could watch that new Gundam movie, Gundam GQUUUUUUX. But apparently it's still in theaters, so we gave up on that and we did Final Destination. It's going to be streaming in April though, and I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. You emerge into the broken hull of the ship. The ruined hold is unrecognizable and strewn with the debris of ruined cargo. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of sounds emanating from the darkness. Chittering, or is it voices?
It's rats.
It was rats. Some gold. Something smells rotten. Oh, look at this motherfucker up here. Oh, is it a rat king?
Nah, it's got several. Oh, yep. Yeah, that looks rat lordy.
You can see his tongue going out. Boy, what you doing with that tongue? Just give it a second. Void Rat King, or Verk for short. Ooh, boots of willpower. Yoink. Who gets the special boots? I'll take special boots of willpower. You stop dead in your tracks as the grotesque rat thing sits on its hind legs, its hunched form a full head taller than you. The beast cocks its head slightly and its tiny eyes regard you intently. Then, to your utter horror, words come in its bestial throat. It comes! It is one! What do you mean? With fangs it comes into the womb. Does it come to feed, to give offerings? Are you talking about me? It is one, it stirs. Does it bring offerings? Or does it come to share in the meat? The horrid creature gouges a lump of flesh from one of the corpses and offers it to you expectantly. What are you? The song woke us up, calls us. It hears it. It is one. Now we eat and multiply and serve. Song? It rises from the deep. Rise, it calls. Does it not hear it? It does not hear it. The monstrosity screeches, and as it does, packs of rabid vermin spew forth from the dark recesses of the wreck. Kill, eat, man thing. Yes, yes. Okay, here's the plan. I go up here, and you go up here, and you deal with all the other ones. Begin! Stabbity! 28 piercing damage.
28 stab wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, let's touch of condemnation, you. Man-sized rats don't exist to say otherwise is heresy. Now, Domadet. Are you implying there are no filthy Xenos that must be destroyed? Bap. The Emperor protects. That is the correct answer. Real talk, I'm real fucking tired of the Imperium of Man.
So's the Imperium of Man.
It shows the Emperor, at least, yeah. But like, they're boring.
That's the point.
Show me literally anyone else.
They do. There's an entire game where you play as an Eldar and you fight the Marines and the Warp. It's an old FPS. I mean, story-wise, the only fascinating stuff happening in Warhammer right now is whatever is going on with the returned Primarch on whatever world they're fighting on right now.
I don't even really care much about the story, truthfully. It's just like it's literally all just too many people make the Imperium of Man the good guys. They don't understand. There are no good guys. That's the whole point.
Yeah, media literacy in the modern world is not a thing, but
Yeah.
I will say that creatively speaking, there have been some really good authors that have done really good work under the Warhammer brand.
Oh yeah, I believe that. But then it's all.
But that's more hating it because you hate the people that like it, which I don't always find fair.
I don't hate it because of the people that like it. I hate it because in the modern day, the only things that are coming out are Space Marines good oorah, rather than literally anything else. Show me the power of imagination via the orcs.
There have been stories that have been just the orcs.
Have been. And that's
And can be again. That's how writing works. A book has been written in the past, so it exists currently.
yeah, but I'm talking about all the modern stuff that's coming out and being released.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I guess we have Blood Bowl for that. But yeah, it would be nice to see another game where you're not a Space Marine.
Yeah. I found your man. More bloodshed. I fear this island may be the end of us all yet. At least the wreckage may be safe to explore now. The supplies she carries may keep us going for weeks. I'm ashamed to say I have nothing to offer you besides the promise that the Nautical Guild will not forget your service. A lifetime under the mast is enough thanks for a guilder, isn't it? Bye.
You know, speaking of morally gray areas, Suikoden got its remake, and I really want to pick it up because it's one of those classic games that I missed out on during the PlayStation era.
Me too. It's not just the remake. Isn't it Suikoden 1 and 2 remake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to get that. I tried to get it when I went down to Walmart, but I live in a tiny town and we didn't have any.
It's on Steam.
I'm sure it is on Steam, but I wanted the physical copy.
Oh.
Just because I wanted to switch away from digital downloads when my SD card, my micro SD card in my Switch failed. And I had to re-download everything onto a new one.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I do appreciate having physical media. So like the first game is like
here's 108 people. Gather them all.
Besides that, you start off as a military Nepo baby, and then you get the magic MacGuffin, and that jumpstarts a rebellion. And then in the second one, you're part of a military unit that carries out a false flag operation, and then things go bad, and there's some good we may not, the good guys may not be the good guys. There's some moral ambiguity and some depths and a billion characters, and yeah.
Mobility expert seems pretty good. Let's go towards mobility expert. It's good to have possibilities. In order to copy the files onto the backup drive, you need to be aware that you need to fix things in the first place. I probably should have realized when it was taking over 10 hours to download a big file. I was like, man, my mom must be doing a lot of downloading her stuff right now.
I gotta dust off my Switch.
Yeah, the last time you used it was probably when I was visiting you and we played Smash.
You are correct.
Oh.
And I have like 17 games on it that I've not done anything with.
The winding coastal road constricts as steep cliffs press in from the north. The dense fog reduces visibility to a mere stone's throw, and you feel an uneasiness rise in your stomach. Then, as in response to your concern, a bizarre monstrous growl echoes through the cliffs ahead of you. Frozen mid-step, you scan the mists when the unmistakable stench of rotting flesh is wafted towards you. Something large and deadly lies ahead. Roland places his hand on the hilt of his weapon as he scowls into the mist. Keep your wits about you. I fear we may have our work cut out for us. What do you recommend? I say we forge ahead and keep our wits about us. I'm inclined to agree with the big man. I agree, let's go. Why would you be rude to your buddy? Warda is a dangerous place where you can quickly end up facing very dangerous beings. One of the best tech is to leave a fight for later as you level up and gather more equipment and allies. Remember, you can change the difficulty at any time. You can even create your own custom difficulty. Play the game you want to. Saving the game.
I'll probably end up getting it on Switch because, yeah, I think that one deserves to have a physical copy.
Boop, 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 step by step, oop. You carefully pick your way forwards when movement on the top of the cliffs catches your eyes. Robed and hooded figures emerge as they appear to be dragging something towards the edge of the cliff. More of the rabid dog, spits Roland. To your horror, you realize that the party is dragging a naked man and woman, bound and gagged. They are struggling desperately as they are mercilessly pushed towards the end of the cliff. No, we have to do something! Look around. One of the cultists shouts and points towards the surf in elation. Utter terror fills the eyes of the moribund couple. You follow their gaze and turn to see, emerging from the surf, a creature of sheer horror. Larger than any sea creature you've fought so far, a hulking shape greedily waddles towards the base of the cliffs, pincers snapping and tentacles squirming greedily. Before you can react further, the cultists hurl the two naked forms from the cliffs. The pair impact the ground below with a sickening splat, and with surprising speed, the hulking beast falls upon their remains. Standing transfixed, you watch as the horror consumes at the remains of the unfortunate wretches. Sickening snaps and wet pops fill the air as the creature feeds. All the while, the robed cultists stand swaying and chanting on the ledge above. Now then, we were just told, don't fucking fight this thing.
Do it.
Yeah, obviously, I just saved.
What is it?
You can't find out until I deploy. Begin! What do I got going for us? Corpse Eater. Tough Beast Crustacean.
Oh, wait.
Place your bets. How many rounds?
You.
Fire! Let's give someone a buff. 20 slashing damage. Nicely done, Roland. Touch of condemnation. .24 slashing damage. Regeneration, cure disease, brandy, vitality. No, we good. All right. I got minor lay on hands. We are good for right now, though, so we're just gonna smack. Apparently, it's not a you die encounter if you have a whole party that you should have right now. Like, if you just ran forward through everything, then I guess.
You're waiting for the old man around the corner. Thanks for the coffee earlier. Are you still having trouble with the giant crab? Let me see your map. I feel attacked.
Yeah. Excuse me, how much health do you have? Okay, where's the other arrows? I know I bought other arrows. Where are they?
Are they equipped on someone?
It shouldn't be. Oh no, I just automatically swapped over to the poor arrows. Maybe. There we are. Fire! Yay!
You did it.
I did it. I'm the best.
Titan. Well, better investigate that.
Mauled corpses. The guarded heart. The hell is that? A beautifully crafted golden ring with a heart carved into it. The wearer of this ring will find their resolve strengthened. +1 to will. Yoink.
Well, Will's done in your party. So, those cultists have to be feeling pretty dumb right about now.
Probably. Hey guys. Oh.
Are they
Okay.
still there? Can you go back?
Apparently not. Ooh, what's going on in here? The unmistakable mess, squalor, and desperation of a refugee camp sprawls around a small farmstead like a festering wound. Enter. Hello. Talk to the Chamberlain over in the barn if you want something. Just leave me alone. Understood. Small crowd nearby arranged in an inward-looking ring. In the center stands a formidable armored woman. She carries an unmistakable air of authority, and the insignia on her armor marks her as a cleric in the Order of Sepulchites. Imperial religious order ordered with the tasked with caring for the dead. The tattered band of refugees surrounding her are agitated, shouting over one another. There are so few of us. Horan was home to 200, and we are but a few score left. By the golden corpses, there must be survivors. And who are we to send? Half of us won't live through the next market day, and the other half ain't fit to hold as much as a stick, an old crone interjects, panic quivering in her voice. The crowd erupts into a cacophony of desperate appeals. The cleric raises her arms, and the crowd falls silent. Her sonorous voice rings out. We may indeed be cursed, but Alden is right. There may yet be survivors in Horan, and it is my duty to go to their aid, or at least to learn what fate befell them. The assembly erupts again, some blessing the cleric in tears of hope, others clinging to her robes while pleading for her not to risk her life. Through the crowd, the woman catches sight of you and nods curtly. She turns away and begins to load up on supplies, no doubt intent on making good on her promise to the panicked refugees.
Woof.
Pet the dog. 10 out of 10.
You accidentally did a UHF.
Yeah, I know. All those people lost. Lady? Talk to the Chamberlain. Is the Chamberlain in here? The man before you has the look of a high-ranking imperial bureaucrat. However, there is little pomp left in him now. His robes are ragged, his cheeks hollowed, his spectacles cracked. He mumbles to himself as he just despondently pores over the stacks of papers and maps. Clear your throat. What's this then? More mouths to feed, or by some miracle you come laden with supplies, medicine, and men-at-arms? What? Forgive me, I'm not myself. The world seems to be coming undone, and I am left holding the pieces. He wipes his balding head with a piece of cloth. Marcus Stonehold at your service, Chamberlain to the most glorious office of the Governor of Idra. Makes a sharp little bow, his words dripping with sarcasm. How may I be of assistance? Come to offer my assistance. Is that so? With the governor missing and the camp overflowing, things are chaotic to say the least. Any assistance you can offer will surely help me avoid an early grave. Nonetheless, I do not know you, and though your motives may be pure, I have learned long ago to be wary of sellswords. Tell me, why are you here in the first place? Trying to get to Horin. Go there if you will, but entering Horin may prove a tall order. Townships being overrun by madmen. Hundreds lie dead in the street, and those who remain cling to life on this barren plot of farmland. As to the city gates, they've been sealed, and our attackers have left us with no way back into the city. But what happened? It started some days ago. I was awoken in the middle of the night by the governor's guards. They told me we were under attack, and packs of crazed brigands were already roaming the streets, spilling blood by the riverful. I never saw such chaos before. The dead lay strewn in the streets, and we had to sneak from corner to corner just to get away with our lives. By some stroke of luck, we came upon Drina and a handful of other guards. We managed to make our way to the gate with what survivors we could find, and we set up camp whilst well, frankly, I don't know. All I can do is try to keep us alive until tomorrow. And what can I do to help? Where to start? The camp is a disaster. There's no medicine for the sick and wounded, while madmen and beasts bay for our blood at the gates. Go on. The people are starving around us. Already the very young and very old have begun to pass, and soon none of us will have the strength to fight, should the reavers come for us. In other words, we need food and we need it fast. Talk to Franzo, he's serving as our cook and our quartermaster. You might know where to start. You'll find him just inside the barn. And a disease outbreak? It's spreading in the camp. Harfoot Drawl had set up a makeshift infirmary in the main house, but so far he's had little luck combating the infection. Help him and you will have helped us all. I'll do my best. If there's nothing else, my migraine needs tended to, amongst other things. One question. Any idea who the madmen who attacked Horin are? From what I hear, they were bands of local fishermen and sailors. But why would they do something like this? Horin was their home, and for all their shortcomings, there were few imperial officers as lenient as the governor. Where is he now? I didn't see him as we made our strategic retreat. I can only assume he died in the chaos. And the cruelest joke of all, that leaves me the ranking imperial official on this island. Farewell for now. Another mercenary. You there. Greetings, milady. Name's Donovan for short, and I'm here looking for someone a lot like you. For what? Begging your pardon, but you look less covered in shit than the rest of this lot, and able to carry a blade, milady. I serve as the vassal on Weathermaid, and I'm here on orders of my first mate, Zahara. I'll see what I can do. Better talk to her yourself. We're holed up in a large sea cave to the west of here while the Maiden is undergoing repairs. Zahara will be waiting for you there. I'll show you on your map. Position 66 by 91 on your map of the Outer Isles. I must ask you, do not delay. It's northwest. Leave me alone. You there! You don't know what you heard, but there's no food here for you or anyone. Complain to the Chamberlain if you want. Leave me alone. He said you needed help. Honestly, the situation is beyond dire. People are starving by the day, and I have no supplies. The old, the sick, and the young, they'll all be dying off at this rate. None of us has the strength or courage left to venture out of sight of camp to hunt and forage, but you look capable enough. Go beyond the walls, look for something more substantial. People can't live on vegetable broth alone. They need meat and fat, especially if there's fighting to be had. Where should I look? Old Jacob owns this farm. Might not seem like much to a mainlander, but here on Idra, this farm is large enough. You see, Jacob and his family have a large flock of goats. Right over in the enclosure behind us. Now the old man and the Chamberlain told the Chamberlain the beast bolted when the calamity started, that it drove them all insane and they scattered into the hills. That might be rightly so, but I have my suspicions. You think he hid them away? Can't say I blame the man. Us refugees have made a mess of his farm, and if we find hands on those animals, we'll surely fall upon them like locusts. It would ruin him, and truly it would be a shame if the man lost his livelihood, but better that than seeing children starve. You best get going. I'll see people here started eyeing the rats. I'll see what I can do. I have lots of eggs. Will you accept an egg in this trying time? Bloody vermin. What's up? What do you want? More leeches come to bleed me? Is this your farm? If you can still call it that. It's all ruined. All my crops are trampled, my goats are gone. We're gonna starve next year thanks to this catastrophe. Still seems you're better off than the people living in the camp. I have some questions. How do you feel about the camp? Bloody wretches, they could have gone anywhere. My farms are closest, now they've picked me clean and trampled my fields. We're ruined. About your animals. What happened to them? Dead. They must be. Ran off into the forest with the sky fell, and nothing survives in that emperor-forsaken place for long. I have a diplomacy score of 5. Are you lying to me? I know it ain't right, but we borrowed hard from the Freelanders Guild to build the farm and my goats. They're all I have left. If I lose them too, I'm done for. Me and my wife and son indentured for indenturement for the lot of us. A league of independent banks and financial institutions that have grown to prominence within the Empire in recent years. Where are they now? Fuck you and fuck this rotten pack of beggars and thieves. I'll die before I tell you. That can be arranged. Think you can threaten me? Get out of my sight before I plant my axe in your skull. Like, I have money. I could do it. Good to see you. I have some supplies. Never mind. Good to see you. Questions? What's your story? Similar to most folk around here, sudden ruin. An inn, respectable place, right on the main square it was, so even if I survive this place, seems I have nothing to go back to. Sorry to hear that. Bye for now. What the... Is this a child? Child is ragged and muddy and crying great big sobs. I'd prefer we get on with our work. What's wrong, child? I can't find Froggart. I just had him when I was playing and he's gone number. Who's Froggart? Froggart, small and green fluffy, is my best friend, and now I've lost him. I'll have a look. Sure, he doesn't like to be alone. He's afraid of the hounds. Just lost Froggart. Oh, you there. Welcome to our new home, stranger. The people of this island know me as Drina. I serve the Golden Dead in this camp. These people are under my protection. What brings you here? I was heading to Horan. Nods and smiles to a passing refugee before leaning in and asking in a low voice. What business do you have in Horan? I was looking for someone. Here on Idra, that might prove a difficult task given the tempest that's engulfed this island. How so? Are you not aware of the situation here? The people say the island is surely doomed. What has happened? Our graveyards have been overflowing as of late, with stranger killing stranger for no good reason. And worse, I think brother and brother, husband and wife, it's become a tide of ruin. I implored the governor to intervene and investigate, but as usual he did nothing but cower in his villa and peer over his walls. The governor? A drunken buffoon in my estimation. He did not deserve to die, however. And I don't think he made it out of Horan. Marcus, as Chamberlain, did, however. I suppose he's the closest we've got to a leader at this moment. Though we may not wish it were so. What happened next? A few nights ago, pandemonium erupted. Bands of armed men and women roamed the town, hacking down anyone they came across. Some folks claimed that, those that did not die on the spot were dragged away to suffer some unknown fate. My order and I joined what sane guardsmen remained in the chaos and tried to stem the tide, but we were driven from the city in the panicked exodus that followed. We considered retaking the town, but we had scores of wounded, so we retreated. Better save lives not yet lost. We set up this camp to regroup and care for the wounded, but a shadow hangs over us. The wounded do not recover, and those who are still in the feet slowly lose their minds or hearts. What do you intend to do now? We need answers. She gestures at the refugees languishing in the camp before continuing. It is my duty to seek them. If they exist, I must venture to find my way back to Horan. And then somewhere darker, I fear. Failing that, the situation here in camp is getting untenable. Anything that can be done to improve it will be a small victory. Are you planning to go alone? If I must. Doomed or not, it's all dust in the inn, and I intend to die in armor. But from what I can tell, we both must tread the same terrible path. Though our reasons may differ, surely there is safety in numbers. Let us join forces. Excellent. These people, my people, I feel their pain, and we will mourn together later. For now they deserve answers, and by the Emperor's bones, I will get them. I've got questions. Ask about Drina and Embla. She fidgets with the heavy-looking ring on her finger while she listens to your description of Embla. She's certainly not in the camp, and I can't remember seeing her in Horan, but perhaps that bodes well for your quest. One of the primary tasks of my order is to care for the dead, and I can say certainly that I didn't lay to rest anyone matching her description before the fall of Horan. Any ideas where to look? Beyond traveling to Horan, you may want to ask around here in camp. A few of the other merchants survived, maybe she visited one during her stay. Other questions? Who do you think attacked Horan? The Reavers came from inside the town. I recognize some of them as sailors, fishermen, and whalers. Locals, mostly from old Idran families. Perhaps they belong to one of the lodges. What are lodges? They are long traditions on Idra for the fishermen and sailors to band together in fellowships known as lodges. From what I understand, they serve mainly as combines for fair distribution of the day's catch, but there are persistent rumors of them serving other purposes too. What kind of rumors? Our order is an imperial one. The locals will be loath to discuss such things with us, but I've always suspected they practice pre-imperial customs of ocean worship, including offerings to ensure safe travel and bountiful catches. I see. Time to go. Then let's be off. Drina! Possibilities ahead of you seem as endless as your potential. Let's see, what do we got for feats? Religious training, she can get the Imperial Litany as well. You gotta put 1 point in there. Like, it's straight up a requirement. Divine Spellcasting. Straight up gotta do that. Weapons Initiative. Phalanx. While wielding a shield, you get a dodge bonus for adjacent allies. Ooh. Put 3 in there for sure. Club accuracy, damage, and stunning blow. Body magic. Bear strength, cure moderate poison, lay on hands, Serpent's Grace. Serpent's Grace increases agility. Mind magic. Fortify awareness, fortify will, instill courage. Yeah, we'll go instill courage, I think. For sure. Spirit magic. Mark of heroism. Heroic inspiration. +2 melee damage. Club accuracy and damage. What's stunning blow say? Gives stunned. That's till the end of turn. Gonna be ruin magic. Those points in there. Vitality, will, toughness, healing attunement. Bum, 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 bum. Increase diplomacy or toughness. Save and exit. 2 spirit magic spells. Touch of Condemnation, Mark of Heroism, and Hammer of Light. Mind magic, Aura of Instill Courage, Sublime Projection, for the sake of having them. So we've got some overlap between Drina and ourselves, but she's a cleric, whilst we are a Hierophant. So she's going to be less squishy and actually able to use armor and stuff. She has a breastplate equipped. Breastplate, scale mail, soak is 5. Okay. Probably sell that. What are your attributes, actually? Diplomacy, 5, same as me. Healing, 5. Lore, 2. I've got higher lore. She doesn't have anything better than me other than her combat stats. That's fair. You pet the dog. Hey there, buddy. Let's talk for a bit. Regarding work, what do you need again? Drawl. Okay, right. Talk to Drawl. Where is Drawl? Ooh, what's this? A lot of stuff up that way. Don't get distracted. Potatoes. 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 Pumpkins. Potatoes. No, carrot. 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 Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Sunmouth. Sigh. You approach a man sweating profusely and caked in dirt. He's hunched over and panting, seems winded from the hard work of digging graves. Who goes there? He jolts to hefting his shovel as a weapon. Not looking for trouble. Why so jumpy? Why so jumpy, she asks. Since you should ask, I drew the short straw and it's fallen upon my wretched shoulders to bury the dead. And if I don't get back to it, I'll be food for the fellhounds and you know it. Fellhounds? Haven't you seen them? Bloody monsters roam the hills in packs. I ain't never seen hounds like those before, hulking and diseased looking. Come at night, right they do. Dig up the graves I dig and eat the dead out from their graves. She whispers a few words under her breath. The dead? Trina looks at the man with a sad smile. The dead must be put in the ground lest disease run rampant, but take comfort, tending to the dead is holy work. You've earned the grace of the golden tomb. It just doesn't feel like it is all. Continue. In the distance, a howl sounds and the man straightens up like some prey animal, sensing a predator. He briefly squints into the perpetual twilight that covers the island before grabbing his shovel and redoubling his efforts towards finishing his work. Run back to camp, I'll finish the job. That was a good deed. Get to work. 2 corpses. Graves have been dug, but they still need to be filled in. The corpses are a man and a woman. Perhaps they were once man and wife. They look well fed and there's no apparent cause of death. They're with the Emperors now, though I wonder what killed them. Healing versus 10. Investigate the corpses more closely. Success! You look the corpses over, you notice their abdomens seem distended beyond that of simple corpse gas. You apprehensively poke at the swelling, and to your horror, the mass begins to squirm and shift. Cut open the corpses. With trembling hands, you cut open the pallets lest expose the entrails of the corpse. Those entrails don't look. Her words are cut short as the entrails whip out of the wound in a mass of squirming eyeless worms. Panicked, you frantically scuttle away from the tiny snapping orifices when Roland charges past you with the shovel raised. The shovel makes short work of the tiny tears until both corpse and monster is reduced to a pulpy mass. Ashen-faced from horror, you push the broken corpses into their graves and quickly begin piling dirt on them. As you work, Drina begins chanting. Your words offer comfort. So many have died in the last days without proper burial or receiving their rites of sepultation. This offers me some small peace of mind. Finish the work in silence. You wipe the grime from your face as you finish your grim task. Sadly, you suspect these are far from the last graves that will be made in order for the poor refuges of Horin before this is over. The darkness of night is pressing in around you as you prepare to leave. before you notice a movement just past the edge of darkness. Before you manage to call out, slavering horrors charge at you. Hi there. No, wait, I don't have any magic right now. This should be up here.
Puppies.
Puppies. Yeah. Victory! Yoink. See a grave. No name could be found. Leave it. Okay. Lantern, shovel. To the last. Oh, look. Snakes.
Giant snakes.
Well, let's just not have to deal with the wall in the way. There we go. Finally, the button worked. Bap! Ah, yes, we've blooded the arm of the snake.
You know, the way everything is fucked up around there, they might have tiny little arms.
They could have tiny little arms. Venom gland and scales. Picking arms sticking out of their, picturing an arm sticking out of their back like Trogdor. That's pretty good. Bunny bun, penny bun. What's in here? A recipe for cure poison. Penny bun. Legionnaires rest. Legionnaires rest. Oh! Blood will flow. Blood will flow. Blood will flow. Mark of heroism. Critical hit. Excellent. Mark of heroism. Not today. All right. Could have been better. He got hurt, but, you know, that's fine. Stabbity, stabbity. Stababity. Babbity. Loot all the bullshit. Back up into town here, thank you. Where is the guy I'm supposed to talk to about... He's probably inside a house, isn't he? Recipes. Baked potato. Baked crab. My poor boy. What's wrong with your boy? Gotta have it for a while, gotta keep chipping away at Monster Hunter Wells, and close everything so that the computer doesn't explode. Understandable. See you later. You could have us on your phone. I'm just saying. A little something in the background while you're playing your game. What's wrong with your boy? Stuck outside in the rain and fog. Jacob won't let him come home, not as long as what? Well, as long as these people are on our land, aiding us to keep the goat safe up in the hidden glen. I can go check on him. Thank you so much. Go to the old goat enclosure east of our house and you find the hole in the fence to the north. If you look carefully, you find some tracks, follow them, and you should take them right to the glen. Please don't tell Jacob. He only cares for the animals and his horrible temper. See what I can do? Nice upsell. I do my best, thank you. A chest. Force it. Ring of defense. Ah, here we go. The stench of disease and moans of the dying lie thick in the air of the makeshift infirmary. An aging cleric shuffles back and forth as he tries his best to tend to the patients. He exchanges a worried glance with Drina. Oh, forgive me. I didn't see you there. Are you sick? Fever? Stomach pains? Bloody stool? I don't think so. Should I be worried? There is the distinct possibility that I'm a moron, Domadet says. It's like that picture of the snake. I may not know much. And that's it. No, you're doing sexy and fine. Sadly, many are not so lucky. Is it as bad as we suspected? Drina asks. Draw leans in, and his voice drops to a whisper. I fear it is worse. Some sort of infection is spreading, and so far, I've been unable to cure it with neither spell nor concoction. I am, in fact, at my wit's end. Anything I can do to help? If I can't find a cure, this outbreak may be the death of us all. I wouldn't know where to start, that is. A woman, Hannah, came to me with her boy, struck down by the outbreak. She married a simple girl, and when she pleaded with me to look for a folk remedy, I chided her for it. Called her foolish. Surely imperial medicine would prevail. Perhaps I was the fool? I wish now I'd listened to her. She left camp, but I think she said she can be found in the little cottage south of here. I beg you, seek her out on my behalf and hear what she has to say. Some questions first. I watch Twitch on my phone all day at work. Didn't occur to me keep watching on my phone after work.
There you go.
And I get it. I don't use my phone for things I can use my computer for. I get irrationally upset when PayPal says, hey, use it on your phone. I'm on my computer. I don't want to use it on my phone. Anyhow. Questions about the outbreak. Other questions? You have anything for trade? Small surplus of supplies. If you're gravely wounded or suffering from disease, I can assist you. No, what are these books? Tome, Blessing Touch. Read to learn to spell Blessing Touch. Ooh. Learn new spells that you didn't get from Level Up. Air Magic School, Spirit Magic School, Touch of Condemnation. Summon Vermin. Line Protection, Sparkle Dust. Brandy, Firigal Cider, Lesser Attunement. Oh, I need some of those. Heroism, Stone Skin, Fortify Will, Bless. Right. Crude Club, we could sell that. Pointless for us. Cutlass. No one can really use the cutlass, so we'll sell that. Short sword, sell that. Axe, sell that. Axe, sell that. Two-handed versus crude broadsword. Which of these is... Sell that. Sell that. I already have that equipped. Hood. These are just... They're nothing, but they have weight to them. Interesting. Gold ring. Take some money, thank you. Sorry, that's just the sound of me dealing with a back spasm. I hate those. Why was I cursed to be tall?
I get them. I'm not tall.
Yeah. But you're in physical therapy too, love. I started having back spasms when I was my healthiest, when I was 15. You want to know why?
It's all downhill from there.
It was all downhill from there. Anyways, you want to know why? Because I had to bend over slightly to reach for the water faucet to wash out my razor as I was shaving. Because the countertops are built for people who are 5'10", not 6'0". And take this drinking horn. Trinkets are a bunch of bullshit, I'm assuming. Take that, thank you. And bye for now. Hello there. Oh. I bump into them and nothing happens. Alright then. Inventory. Need to get a stool for yourself, or a stool for the whole countertop. Sitting's bad for you. Read. Leave. Read. Leave. Read. Leave. I already know how to do this. Adds 1 to dodge. You get this ring, dodgy lady. You there? Jay, could you please look up what we can get for attunement potions? We can craft at least a couple of these.
Lesser attunement?
Yeah, might as well.
That's the only one I see in this list.
Yeah, tell me how to do it.
Chitin, Laughter Caps, and Sorrow Eater.
Laughter Cap. Chitin. Sunmouth, Legionnaire's Rest. Rat Tail. Sorrow Eater. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potion of Frenzy I don't care about. I'm just gonna blow all my laughter caps on this. Ah, the woman before you has a rugged and vital look of a life lived on the frontier. Although her clothes are rich and tailor-made, she wades through ankle-deep mud with rolled-up sleeves, hefting heavy crates of goods off a broken cart. Do you require help? No, I'm doing this by myself, or not at all, she snaps at you. Forgive me, I'm not myself. There's not been much rest for me amid all the chaos. All this jabbering about the end of all mankind is starting to wear at me. In any case, I am Maija. I run and ran in Emporion and Horan, but you're not from Horan, are you? What brings you to Idra? We were shipwrecked off the coast. Alas, no more, but it seems my merchant's intuition was right. Either way, we may have yet be of help to one another. And I still have a modest selection of wares with me. I see. Ask about Emla. I can't say I remember seeing her. It doesn't mean I didn't. My emporium was always busy. Brant, so the cook can't used to own the main inn. If I'm near the stables, if anyone saw her, it'd be him. Thank you. What do you got for sale? Only what I had when Warren fell, but I'd be delighted to show you. They're still the same quality goods I'm known for. Oh, nice. Arrows. Bodkin arrow. Broadhead arrow. Hunting arrow. Boar arrow. I'll buy all your poor arrows. Crowbar. Don't mind if I do. Baked fish, potion of frenzy. I'm not gonna buy recipes, I can just cheat. Okay, so crude longbow. Worse than what we got. Oh, looks like worse than what we got. Crude longsword. The knife that I got is fine. It's good. Padded armor. Versus poor leather armor. No, we're good, I think. Buy some of these. By which I mean everything she had. Obviously. How heavy are these? We got a couple too many. Pumpkin. Sell a bunch of buttons. All right. Thank you for your custom. Oh, there's the seized muscle again. Oh, I hate that. Who are you? Oh, it's the Gravedigger. That's questions. Embla. Might have seen her, but the hunger's making me hazy. Help us find something to eat and chances are to clear my memory too. Bye for now. Stuffy animal! Yay! I found Frogger! Bonjour. Is this the reptilian rascal? Froggert! The girl snatches the stuffed animal from you and showers it with hugs and kisses. She then turns towards you, but instead of giving you a hug, she dashes past and throws her arms around Roland's waist. The old warrior looks startled at the sudden show of affection. All right, got your frog back. There's proper work to be done now. Froggert says thank you. Glad to help. Froggert's glad to be back. You want to play a game? All right. It's a rhyme. All the kids in my street play it, or at least we used to. The movements are left, left, both, right, both, skip. Let's try them first and see if we can add the words. Let's try. Write that down, Jay.
No.
No.
Hold on. Left, left. Both, right, both, skip. Got it.
Let's try. Okay. Clapping game. Left, left, both. Right, both. Skip. Add the words. Say them after me. He starts to recite a rhyme. Beware, beware, don't dare to sleep. It brings you dreams of ebb and flow, of churning seas and dreadful deep, and waves that lay the mountains low. But fear the mother most of all. Awake before you hear her bell. 1,000 young will hear her call. And that was how the giants fell. Girl, where'd you learn such superstitious bilge? I think all the children were doing it. I don't think it is fitting, my girl. Certainly not now. Let's be on our way.
Oh, thank God.
Not right now. Crate. Gimme.
I was kind of expecting it to turn into that dumb hopscotch game from Deep Space Nine.
Examine the tracks more closely. Animals were herded out of the enclosure. Followed the directions to the hidden glen. Tracks do not lie. There are goats nearby. That's a rhyme. Hey buddy, what you got? Injured leg. What does that do for you? Alright. Well, we can't rest right now, apparently. Not that way. Sneak away. Roland will automatically fail. Cat will automatically fail. Okay. Oh dear.
Oh,
From full health to grievously injured.
that was sudden and unexpected.
Yeah, it was. Attunement potion. Where's my aura of courage? Apparently I don't have access to an aura of courage. I thought I purchased that, didn't I?
I don't know.
No, it was probably on the other person. Sublime Protection. Die. Two, 3, 4. Micropharism, Hammer of Light, Instill Courage. Yes. Hammer of Light. Stabbity.
I'm getting sleepy, so I'm gonna hop off.
Okay. Good night, Jay.
I got a doctor's appointment in the morning anyway.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Well, not everybody, just Jay. That took a little bit. Jay is your everybody, or everybody. Yeah, he's pretty good. Ooh, level up. Who knew the human body was capable of such feats? You can feel yourself changing in the layers of your old self shedding away into something new, something better. Here we go. That's where the increased presence comes in. But what I wanted was the increased spell aura radius. Here we go. Level up. Cleave. No, wait. There was something for 2 attacks, wasn't there? Killing an opponent gives a double attack. There we go. Reject humanity, embrace level ups. So true, bestie. A huge sea cave created by eons of the sea's relentless attack on the rock gapes in the cliffs ahead. If you take great care, a narrow trail allows you to enter it. What is your injury here? Injured leg, so she's got lower mobility. What the hecky heck? Razor. Oh, hello! I could do with some rum. Wonder what happened to the captain. You with some rum. What do we got here then? Hello. A tall, muscular woman, beautiful but for the scar across her cheek, stands looking over papers whilst apparently counting under her breath. Her flamboyant outfit marks her not only as a southerner, but also likely an officer. Ah, I see Sellsource has come to answer the maiden's plea. We met your man Dono on the refugee camp. I am Zara, first mate of the illustrious Weather Maiden. She gestures grandly to the anchored ship as she proceeds, a shadow falls over her face. We were on our way to the mainland when we encountered something ancient. We lost a good many men, and the ship was gravely damaged. However, by the grace of the blind and our captain's good fortune, we outran the beast and made it to the shallows. It did not pursue us there, and we suspect it will not stray too far from deeper waters. Thankfully, we were close to the sea cave, and we've been holed up here ever since. The behemoth that sank our ship as well when we attempted to land. Behemoth indeed. What a strange fate that we should both be survivors of something so deadly. In our case, we made as good an escape as can be had against such a horror. The maiden is fast, but more so our captain. Iago Zadroma is the finest captain to sail these waters. Be their sails black or white. And where's your captain now? That's where I hoped you might be of assistance. While we await repairs, our cargo is rotting in our holds. The captain decided to venture to Horan and seek out the Rat Queen and her black market in a bid to offload what he could. I'd advise him against it, as the Queen is cruel and fickle. The black market? As you may have surmised, their operation is left unsanctioned by the Empire. We must play our trade in the shadows and deal with those we can, I suppose. In any case, no doubt know as well as I what has befallen this island. Horan is overrun by madmen, and I fear that the captain was still inside the walls when the city fell. In any case, we have not seen sight of him for days, and I fear the worst. Want me to look for him? Indeed. If you can make it inside the walls, you'll be doing a favor to the finest captain in the Outer Isles, if you could venture to rescue him. Certainly must be worth something. We'll keep an eye out for him. That's all I ask. I'd begin the search in the Rat Queen's court. Never seen it myself, but I hear it lies deep in the sewers beneath the city. Just be careful and trust no one, least of all the Rat Queen. She spits in contempt. Questions first. Tell me more about your captain. He's the finest sea captain from here to the sea gates. If you've not heard of him, it's because he prefers it so. Such is the nature of our vocation. As I said, our cargo is often less than legal. There's trouble brewing in the Freymark, and plenty of people looking to acquire goods outside the Imperial Trade Network. We carry it, and people like the Rat Queen sell it. Off I go then. Careful out there. I have wares to trade. Odds and ends that we're stuck here. You seem to have a lot of food supplies. We were headed to the mainland fully laden when we came stranded here. I have crates of stuff, but I risk having it rot if we don't get out of here soon. There's famine brewing in the refugee camp. I'd be happy to help. Guess your cargo's not mine to give. We carry it. But we don't own it. If you pay me for it, 500 gold pieces will be enough to feed your people for weeks. Very well, I'll pay. Tell you what, since I feel bad for taking your gold, I'll have some of my boyos help you lug the supplies back to camp. Go ahead and return. The refugees will be with the good news. To the good news, by the time you get there, the food will be right behind you. All right, cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with using this hard-earned money to purchase the food, as opposed to stealing the food of that one dude's family, or rather the goats. I will, however, try and find the kid and make sure he's not dead. Hidden Glen. Enter. Oh, good, I could make camp. But I think we're okay for right now. You shield your face from the cold winds and icy drizzle as you survey the area. In the secluded valley that lies ahead, you spot the unmistakable shaggy white forms of a flock of goats. You're just about to make your way towards them when a strange, undulating howl echoes through the small valley. There are more than goats in this area. That's a goat. That's also a goat. Huddled inside a hollow mountain crevice is a young man surrounded by half a dozen goats. He's shivering violently beneath a worn blanket, his gaunt face pale with the dim light. The goats look no healthier. Who goes there? Keep away, I've got nothing for you. You're Jacob's boy, I presume? I might be, did he? Before he can finish, an inhuman shriek once again cuts through the mountains. The boy freezes in terror. What was that? I don't know. Nothing on Indra should be able to make that sound like that. Whatever it is, it ain't human. I never see him. Every night the mist rolls in, and the shapes appear just outside the circle of my fire, and then I can feel them. I know they're there, but no matter how terrified I am, I can't stay awake. I always fall asleep. And when I wake up the next morning, I never see him do it, but every morning there are fresh marks on my goats, on me. They're feeding on us. I know they are. The goats suddenly get to their feet, bleating nervously. Their gazes are fixed on something beyond the gray sea mist that has constantly blanked Idra. What do I do? You're what now? Why haven't you just left? My Dar would kill me. He sent me up here to keep the goats safe. I'm not leaving until he permits it. His eyes water up. Need to go then. Attack! Death or glory. Begin combat. Pestilence. Oh yeah. Double attack. Dagger and backstab. Sublime projection, instill courage. Everyone is brave. How about you? Hammer of light. Hammer of light. Charge! Smackety. Smackety didn't work. Smackety. 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 Try again. Oh yeah. And we'll just do a quick little sublime projection. Victory. Victora. Loot. Let's get out of here. Where the hell am I now? Waylaid by Reavers. Parlay. Diplomacy. Success! Talked our way out of trouble. Enter the camp. Good to see you. Likewise. Found supplies. I purchased supplies from smugglers. With impeccable timing, the work party of sailors arrives carrying the crates. I knew you could do it. You've saved a lot of lives today, not to mention what people would have done to Jacob if it turned out he had been hiding livestock from them. In any case, we have food now to last a while, and it's all thanks to you. Some questions. What's your story? Oh, I did it already. Goodbye. We have nothing more to talk about. I have too much on my mind right now. I'm gonna sleep in your bed. Grilled leeks. There we go, farmer's omelet. Begin rest. No. So entertain? No. Everyone fletch. Rested 8 hours and recovered fully. Cool. Ooh, level up. Okay, what do we got going for us now? Increased backstab damage. 1 there. 2 there for extra bow finesse. We're working towards fletching. Save and exit. Okay, so the family is south of here, or the lady I was told about is south of here. I believe is what I was told. Maybe she's in this house. You there! A tired-looking woman is rocking back and forth, cradling a sick-looking child in her arms. The child whimpers in pain as the mother tries desperately to soothe him. Are you Hannah? What's it to you? Did that old arse send you? Well, don't matter now. My Alan's sick. He needs medicine. If only I could visit my mother Katak. The women say she might be able to help my Alan, but dead emperors knows the old woman's even still alive. Who's Mother Katak? An old woman who's provided us with remedies for as long as I can remember. She lives in the forest in the island's interior. But they say it's not safe to stray from the camp, and I couldn't leave my boy in any case. But could you go? If you tell her Hannah sent you, she'll know just what I need to cure Alice. Rena, can you help this child? The infection is beyond me. Rawl was right. If his mother Katak does indeed have a cure, we'd do well in paying her a visit. We'll see what I can do. The Golden Dead bless you. I suppose the clerics will want medicine for the camp, but I beg of this of you. Bring me a dose. Bring a dose of Meowlin first, please. I don't think he has long left. All right then. To the interior, they says. So more this way. Okay, good, cool. Lee is athletics. All right, combat. Pestilence! Backstabbed. Double attack. All the way across the sky. What maneuvers do I have? Imperial Litany. Oh, that's right. Well, that sucks. I misclicked. Hammer of Light. And smack it. Total misplay, even. Why is the Stoat cute? Why do I like him so much? I don't get it. Cascade. Smackety. I have played all of Inscription, yes. I have not completed Casey's mod, but that's just because I kind of fell out of it for a minute. Don't know why, really. Let's just smack him. Instill courage. Oh, I didn't want to shift. Oops. Backstab. Cool. That's probably the town down there, so I want to go this way for random forests. There are snakes in the grass! Attack the snakes. Bloodied arm on the snake again. Always hilarious. You're moderate poison. One. Two. How about you? Line projection on this guy. Nicely done, Roland. Jesus Christ. Nope. Victory! Da-da-da! Ooh, level up! What do we want for you, my friend? I have 3 points, so I could get... I already have Phalanx. Get a +1 Phalanx bonus, plus shield training, +1 shield use. Add it to dodge when using shield. Okay. Oh! A maneuver for a cleric weaponry mastery. Or defend ally. Let's do that one first. Can't camp on this map. It's fine. A house! Besides the buzzing of insects and the croaking of toads, the forest is disconcertingly quiet. Foliage seems to thin slightly in this area, and to the northeast you can make out a faint wisp of smoke rising from a chimney. Beehive! Honey! To your surprise, a young man crashes through the undergrowth ahead of you. His face is red and he's panting heavily as he spots you. Help! They took him! They took who? My Dar! We were working in the lumber camp and they just burst out of the trees. My Dar took a swing at him with his axe and told me to run. But I saw him take him and drag him into the forest. What took your father? Couldn't tell you, they hid in the undergrowth. The largest hounds, I just saw a gleam from their terrible eyes. Please, you gotta look for him. He's all I got left since Ma died. I'll try. Camp's to the east of here. Let's go past the big oak, and then you'll see our lean-to and campfire. Please hurry. Anything else of note in the area? Old Mother Kadok's cottage lies northeast. Has a great big tree growing through it, so you can't miss it. Old lady's a bit strange, but she knows things. Potions herbs might even have some to sell you. Anything else? Bit of marshland to the north of the big oak. Stay out of there, there's lizards and such, and there's even a single bite can kill you on account of the disease it's carrying in their mouths. Thanks, I'll get to it then. If when you find my Dar, tell me waiting for him at home. Okay, so to the east is how we find the Dar. Thank you. I need to drink a couple of these. Everyone gets one-ish of these two. You need it. Oh. Giant Gnat. Exactly. Backstab. Victory! Love to see it. Give me all your stuff. Let's go sneaking now. Sneaking through the undergrowth. Sneaking through the fucking marsh, I guess. Can't go that way, don't know why. Oh look, cave. Oh look, blood trails. Begin combat. These appear to be giant lizards. Backstab. 35 piercing damage. Slashing damage. Smacking damage. There we go. Three, 4, 5. Backstab. Victory. Killed the lizards, got their eyes and scales. What's this? Scraps of meat. A disgusting pile of torn and rotting meat litters the floor. Despite the rancid smell assaulting your senses, it appears the two lizards were greedily gorging themselves on it. Look at the pile more closely. Judging by the number of tracks and quantity of broken bones, a large number of these creatures seem to use this area as a communal feeding ground. You've heard that reptiles these tend to eat large quantities when food is readily available before waddling off to sleep for days afterwards. Perhaps this can be used to your advantage. The lingering stench also gives you the impression that this particular species has a preference for rotted flesh. Examine the area. Survival skill of 2. Cat, you got it. Cool. Oh. You got same result for the same thing. Cool. And sneaking. So stealth. Death or glory. Deploy your party. You there. And you there. Backstab. Yeah, it is nice how that it drops per turn in position. I do agree, that is nice. And Hammer of Light. Do it again. Hammer of Light. Mark of Heroism. Stabbity. Backstab. Touch of condemnation, you. Sublime projection, go! Charge! Lovely. You know what? I think I want to get out of this because this is not the specific place I was trying to go to. Okay, so here's a tree. Is this where the lean-to was supposed to be? Snakes! Let us begin. The fuck you mean spit acid? Out of here with that shit. Instill courage. Sublime projection, sublime projection. Victory! Thank you. Ooh, level up. Good. It amazes you how each adventure manages to present you with a new challenge, reminding you that there is always something more to learn. Well, you got one too. Not smashing charge. There was it this one? Cleave. Yeah, killing an opponent with a heavy melee weapon restores one attack. Picked up some items. Gully Fern. Oh man, you know what I haven't watched in ages? Fern Gully. Y'all ever watch that movie? I loved that growing up as a kid. You know, the Hexus song? Slime beneath me, slime up above. Toxic Love. The one with the giant vor lizard and Tim Curry as a smog monster. Exactly right. But like before he was a smog monster, he was like an oil monster. And he kind of talked like this. Yeah, hello. Whatever. Also, the one with the Aladdin Sultan is a fairy? Oh yeah, that was the voice of, what's-her-name's dad. Don't go believing in human tails. Human tails? Humans don't have tails. They just walk around all day with bad shorts. I think it was something about big butts and bad shorts. Anyway, combat time. Ah! I see what we can do here. Holy Lance! Smackety. 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 Oh, I missed. Projection. I can reach here. Stab! Cool. Oh my goodness. Ah, that tensed up back muscle is such a pain in the back. I guess technically it's a pain in the back. Firewing insect. Cool. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, here was the lean-to. Backpack with rations in it. Sunmouth. Backpack with some stuff in it. Let's have just a quick nom. Mushroom omelet, farmer's omelet. Cool. One arrow, one arrow, one arrow. No arrows. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna try and find this, guys. Oh, what's this? Hope that wasn't a corpse, because I couldn't look at anything. Okay, cool. don't go down that way. Can't go up that way. How about over here? You'll see those eyes in the darkness. Okay. Seriously, that looks like a dead dad, unfortunately, but... Oh no, this is the lean-to. Maybe. Ah! I see! Spiders! Spider, spider, spider! Sublime projection. Do it again. Do it again. Another sublime projection. We just keep doing it. I do like the sublime projection hits across the entire freaking map. Cure disease, bless, attunement, vitality, okay, we got sweet FA. I'm not hold action, I just want to stop. It's like some kind of good projection, a truly sublime projection. Exactly. Pass turn and defend, pass turn and defend. Miss. Da 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 da. Inside the cocoon, Masterwork Warhammer and gold! Force it. Force it. Force it. Steel thyself. Begin combat. Lesser regeneration. What is with this spider? Why can it dodge so well? Finally. Nothing in that. Some stuff in that. It was bitten by a radioactive human, gained human powers. Wow. What horrors has science wrought? I need you to drink a couple of these. You get one too. And let's just give everyone a little bit of vitality. Force! Spider! Giant spider! Yeah, let's just run up and stab a bitch. You love to see it. All I have is litany. Don't want to use litany. Mark of heroism. Cool. Critical backstab. Holy hell. Mark of heroism. There you go, buddy. Kick the shit out of him. Debuff you. Cure poison? No, I didn't get any cure poison since the time I looked at it last. Counter it with regeneration, though. I'm sure that'll work. Pestilence! Hammer of light! Okay. Critical hit. Do it again. Victory! Cocoon. Inside, an amethyst. Thank you. Inside, venom gland and some more silk stuff. Topaz ring of survival. Recoil in shock as the cocoon shifts in your hand, under your hands. Whatever is inside is still alive. As you stand dumbstruck, you hear faint moaning. Cut open the cocoon. Carefully cut open the cocoon, and a large man stumbles out. No doubt shaken and disoriented from the ordeal, the poor fellow looks at you with wide eyes. What? Who? Where? Your son sent me to look for you. So Lon's alive? He made it? Thank the Golden. You risked your own life to save me? How can I ever repay you? No reward is necessary. You have my eternal gratitude, my lady. I'll make my own way out. Surely the boy is waiting. Fare thee well and be careful. These are dark times. They are indeed. Spiders. Loot, loot, loot. 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 Ooh, level up. What do we got going for you, cat? Fletching! That's right. What the hell is this water all about? Okay, it's just a bunch of water that goes nowhere. Hate to see it. Oh, hello there. There doesn't seem to be any penalty for forcing open containers. I don't know. I just don't know. Sublime projection. It's stupid that you can fire through walls, but I'll take it. Cool. Magical phasing arrows. It's true. They're both a particle and a wave, you see. Let's make camp. Cool. We're all rested and everything. We should be good for the next time. And make a solid save here. And it is a little bit early, but I think that's probably the best time for us to stop here this evening. Allow me to head over to the end slate here. Get the outro music going. Thanks everyone for coming out to the stream. I hope everyone had a great time tonight. Special thanks to all of our subscribers who are scrolling on the screen right now. We couldn't do what we do without your support. If you want to support us directly, there are thrown wish lists that people have for, things like upgrades to their sound setups, Stream Deck stuff, etc., etc. Or you could donate directly to our Patreon as well. Everything that we get from this, we put into either purchasing games or making our equipment better so we can entertain you better. We always like to end things off with a raid. Let me just have a quick look-see here and see who is available for our raiding purposes. Let's see. It's been a while since we've been to Deoxo. So let's go to Deoxo. Right. Deoxo, yummy. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Have fun hunting monsters, rather. And we'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.